Previously on Djuma Diaries, we were surprised to find the Skutani male on his own again, and pleased to meet a new pride that we haven't seen for a while. It is here with the Styx pride that we pick up our story. This morning we picked up the tracks of the Skutani male, and after following it for most of the morning, 5 minutes before giving it up, throwing in the towel and going back to the camp, we stumbled across him at a junction about a kilometer away from here. He was sniffing around like a man possessed, and it was quite clear that he was after something, and more particularly these female lions. We followed him the rest of the time, and after doing circles through the bush, following up on the female's tracks and scent, he led us straight to the females right here, just south of First Rock. And the Skutani male is still with them, just on the other side of this bush here. About a year ago, the Skutani male spent a little bit of time with this pride and mated with some of the females, which means that these cubs could well be his. This is why he doesn't just walk in and kill them. Males kill the cubs so that they can mate sooner with the females and propagate their own genes. Right now, he seems content just to hang around and recover from his wounds, hoping that he will score a free meal. Each February here in the Lowveld, something magical happens. The marula tree on my right here starts to fruit. Whilst developing, the fruit's still green, but once fallen to the ground, it turns into this beautiful golden yellow and perfect to eat. Each animal has its own method in which to extract the sweet nectar from the inside of the marula, but here's mine. What you do is you just bite off the end of the marula fruit, like that, getting a surge of the somewhat bitter but incredibly sweet at the same time taste. Now that you've got the hole in the marula, you squeeze the whole kernel, which is filled with the pulp of the fruit around it, and then squeeze whatever juice is still left inside the marula. Suck it for a few minutes to get every last drop out, and then spit it out, just in time to move on to your next one. Now, the marula doesn't only taste great, but it's also got incredible nutritional value too. Per volume, it contains 4 times more vitamin C than that of orange juice. It's no wonder that animals come from all over to eat this fruit. Recently, we've been seeing an increase in elephant numbers in the area, and this little fruit here is the reason. Now, when elephants come across the marulas, what they'll do is they'll grab it by the tip of the trunk, and with a blast of air through the trunk, squirt it into its mouth, eating the whole fruit. This not only provides the elephant with a great meal, but what it also does is it allows the fruit, and more particularly the seed inside, to get germinated far away from the mother plant. Humans have also found many uses for the marula fruit, from marula jelly to alcoholic drinks, and this has fueled the speculation that animals can also get drunk from eating the fruit. But for this to happen, they would have to eat a heck of a lot, and it would have to stay in the stomach for days to ferment. In the case of elephants, this is impossible. Look at this dung. Most of what they eat is only partially digested and passes through the elephant system within a day or two. We've got little pieces of grass in here, pieces of bark right over there. There's even a leaf over there. If you want to get close to animals on foot, there is a trick or two you can use. Okay, we're out here with a small family of giraffe. What we're out here to do today is actually to test an old tracker's theory on how to approach giraffe. Now, how you do that, instead of walking to them in a straight line, you walk in a zigzag pattern, never facing them front on, but always keeping your side or back to them and never looking them in the eye. What happens then, if they don't feel too threatened, their curiosity will override their fear, and quite often they'll approach you. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that to the test now. I have only tried this a few times before. Sometimes it works, and sometimes the giraffe gets spooked and they won't let me anywhere near them. But in this case, they were relaxed, which is natural, because as long as they can see me, they are okay. If I were a lion, their reaction might have been the same, even approaching closer to get a better look.